Hello everyone, this is John with johnmccall.com. I wanted to do a quick little video for you and let you know how to start doing your own autoresponder email program. And what I use right now is called GetResponse, and at the end of the video I'll give you links, or actually down below you'll be able to see the links. But really quick, I want to go through how we do this. What you're going to want to do is we'll set it up for this one that I have set up. You're going to want to set up a campaign name, and to do that, let me back up here. You're going to go through here, you're going to create campaign, do this tutorial John. There we go. So now we've got a campaign set up. Now what we need to do is, of course, you want to add contact, but before you do that, you really want to start doing some newsletters, and you want to have some autoresponders so that when they opt in, they can immediately have an email from you. And so we just clicked on autoresponder, and on day 0, which is when they log in, you want to have something that's going to be sent to them, and you want to send it to them pretty much immediately. You don't have to. You can do a delay of an hour. I don't suggest that. You really want to get in contact with them right away, and that's when you keep all of these on there, because if they subscribe on Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, it's going to send it to them. If you uncheck Wednesday and they subscribed on a Wednesday, it's not going to send it to them on a Wednesday. It'll wait till Thursday, and it'll do probably like at midnight on Thursday, 12:01, so it's actually Thursday. So make sure these are all clicked. And instead of choosing a message, because you don't have any messages set up right now, you need to create a new message. And in here you're going to have a message name. That's going to be welcome to Prosperity Team. We'll use that one. And that is just for you to see. Like it says, it will not be seen by your subscribers. Here's where you're going to say, you can personalize it and say first name, comma, well, I'm not typing very well here. Welcome and welcome. Or you could do thank you for your time. There we go. Here's your first tip. And then what you want to do, and this is something, the Google Analytics, you can also have that included, but you're going to need to set that up separately on your account so it has your analytics. I would just call it an ID so that they can go through and see where they're clicking and what they're doing. And you really want to have this turned on all the time. And also make sure you have an email address that you set up for this, and where you want to have them, your responses sent to. So when they reply to your message, it's going to go right to that email address. So let me go next. And here's where you create your messages. When you do your messages, think about what kind of a message you're going to be giving them. Think about how many pictures you want to have in there, if you want to have any pictures in there at all. The really cool thing about this is that when you select one, I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's just do one on success, for instance. And this pulls up this one. And we'll choose that. And all you're going to do is select the whole, whatever you got here, and you go welcome to my tips. And then you can do the same thing here. You're going to love these tips. And of course, then you go and you select a picture. You can use the one that's in there already, or you can use ones that they've already. And to get them to start loading, you kind of have to scroll up and down. At least that's what I've experienced. And you have all these available to you from iSTOCK Photo that they've purchased for you to use in your email correspondence. So let's say we have this huge team in Prosperity team. We're all successful looking. You can size this down. Up to you whether or not you want to do that. But then you're going to have to remember, oh, one other thing I have to mention here. I typically use 400 for my and it's probably not going to adjust right now, but I'll use a 400 pixel column because that's kind of an in-between of an email and a news paper column that people would read down fast. And then you just start putting in your information here. Just start typing subscribe here, join here, and you would highlight that, click up here to your link, and you just have HTTP to, oops, let's do this right. And that would make your link. And do the same thing. Boom. And then you have buttons that you can put in. And you would put your button URL. And if you want to read more, and you can put a title in there if you like. You can change the background color to something a little more less offensive. More info. And then of course you can just go through here and scroll. You can do many different things. You can even add in your message. Social sharing, and you can either double click and it'll put it at the bottom, or you can take it and drag it somewhere and put it up somewhere else. So people will like your message and they'll just say, yeah, I like that. And you know, a lot of people with Facebook being kind of in the forefront of things, they do things on automatic a lot, and so they'll be reading something and they automatically will see, well, hey, I like this, so I'm going to like it. And what do you know? It's out on their page, and it's getting some eyes on there that you wouldn't have normally had on there. So I do recommend putting these social things in there. And so you've got some basic blocks. Pre-headers, so you can look at it online. You know, when you get these emails, say if you can't view this on your email, click here and it'll go to your internet browser. Text block, simple. Image, and then you can have the image and text block. That's kind of how that looks like. You put your information in here, and then you put your image there, and you can do the same thing like we did with this one up here. Horizontal ruler, kind of separate things out. You can put in buy now buttons if you want. In the business that we're in right now, we really don't need those. That's already set up for us. Then you get little snippets that you can save, so you don't have to worry about doing these things over again. and you can just save it as a snippet. You can move this so that it's up above. Look at that, it actually went down lower, and this is how you adjust. So now it's at a 400 pixel space. You see how you can move that up and down, and boom. The other good thing is you have the ability to see what it's going to look like on a mobile phone. And you see how it's, and you can even scroll up and down and see what it looks like. You can tilt it to the side like any other phone can do, and this is what it's going to look like. So that's a very good thing that you want to be able to see what's going on. The next thing, we'll turn the mobile preview off, you want to do is you want to be able to send yourself a test message. And I'm not going to do it now, but you can send yourself a test message. Make sure it looks right before you send out what you want to send out. And when you are happy with that, come back into this, click on next step. Actually, one quick thing, if you want to save this format as a template, you want to click here. I'm not going to do that because I don't really like that template yet, but I can work on it later. And then you can do next step, and here's where it says welcome to Prosperity Team, and it gets sent to the person right away, and your name here, and then you can save it. And look at this, it's set for the 0 day, which is right away. Right now it's not going to be sent out because nobody's turned it on yet, but now that's the difference between save and publish. And you can duplicate this throughout the many days that you can do it. The only thing is, if you want to send out multiple emails per day, your autoresponder is going to be 1 a day. But when you go into messages, you can create a newsletter. You can create as many newsletters as you want, and you can send those out each and every day if you'd like, so you're getting multiple emails. They don't have to be long, they can be short, to the point, or whatever. They don't have to be the sky's the limit, basically. And if you don't want to go to the sky and you want to stay on the ground and do a little short message. My point being is it's very versatile, and you can do many things with this setup. You can do some action-based responders. Those are a little more advanced, and I'll get into those in another tutorial. And that is pretty much it. Duplicate, edit, and I think this is stats. Yep. Now you can view it online. You can delete it. So if you were to edit, it'd take you back. Do you want this on the 0 day again? The other thing is you can do edit message and save. The other thing you can do is take this and say you want to just go and take it. Say, for instance, this is a different message, but you can drag it over to day 11. We'll just keep it at 0, but it keeps updating. And guys, this is one of the best email programs that I've seen. I have also had Aweber. I'm not too thrilled with how they do their version of newsletters and email blasts and stuff like that. It's a little more confusing and not too user-friendly. This one is very user-friendly. If you need any help, shoot me a message. johnmccaw.com is where you can find me, and my email is john@johnmccaw.com, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside, getting your business set up and rocking and rolling. If you like this video, share this video out as well, and I would love to see you guys taking your stuff to the next level as well. Talk to you guys soon on the next video.